guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, we're talking the dumb prince and his stupid wife. That's right, they're back. They decided to respond, kind of, to the epic South Park episode that we all love so much. Can we say it together? We want privacy. We want privacy. So this article comes out of Daily Mail and says Prince Harry and Meghan break their silence on that South Park episode to blast, quote, boring and baseless reports that they're planning to sue, but don't address claims that the Duchess is, quote, upset and overwhelmed. When is the Duchess not upset and overwhelmed? I was just waiting on the report that said she was crying on the floor because she seems to do that a lot. So while Hank and Skank continue on their worldwide privacy tour, we want privacy, they have managed to have their spokesman apparently get in touch with Newsweek and put out a statement. So I was like digging in like, yes, this is going to be good. What could they possibly say? However, a spokesman for Harry and his wife, I love that she doesn't have a name. She's just his wife. I'm sure she loves that. Has now slammed speculation that they're planning to sue South Park over the satirical episode, blasting the rumors as, quote, boring and baseless in a statement given to Newsweek. Okay, we all know it's not a spokesman, it's Maggie Poo, right? Hank and Skank have their grubby little paws all over this, especially Meghan. She put out this statement, and it's as simple as Prince Harry is, I swear. So I went over to Newsweek thinking, okay, they're just, Daily Mail just doesn't have the full scoop. So I went over to Newsweek since that's where their spokesman put out this statement, and guess what? That's all they said. That the claims that the South Park episodes might have legal ramifications are, quote, baseless and boring. That's the entire statement they put out. I'm sorry, but the rest of us don't find it boring. I find it pretty damn entertaining. And I'm surprised that the prince didn't sign it in crayon and write wah on it. I just keep getting hung up on the boring part of it all. That is such an odd and Harry and Meghan thing to say, right? Because everything comes from their own little bubble, their own little world. So of course they think it's boring. I didn't really watch Game of Thrones, but not knowing about it, but knowing that there's a huge cult following to it, I would never say it was boring, right? So I just think that's funny and so them, such a them statement, right? So they'll keep hiding and planning out their next move, which will be an epic fail. If they're at coronation, I'll be there to boo the loudest. We want privacy. I've had so many people say, please yell that at them. Don't worry, I will. But when I was pulling photos for this, putting this episode together, I pulled this photo, which I find so funny. It was, of course, from South Park on the screen. They had sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim, which is so chef's kiss perfect. It happened so quick, though, I didn't even notice. Look over to the right side. They have a whole list of extra stuff. God, I love the Easter eggs in this episode so much and all the detail, but take a look. So they listed yoga, calligraphy, cuisine, writing, lifestyle, advocating, acting, first lady botherer, lawyer pretending, blogging, and feminism at the bottom. Absolutely poetry. I love it. Beautiful. Well written. Better than the bench, right? Oh my God. Guys, that's it for me. I just had to jump on mic when I saw that these two supposedly responded, even though that's not much of a response, but their quote-unquote spokesman responded. Nah, it was still Harry and Meghan. It was Meghan's control and Harry's poor choice of words. So I think that perfectly, yeah, that's a perfect statement for these two. Also, we want privacy. You guys, thanks so much for being here. Stick with me. I got Revenge coming out in a little bit, so check that out. And then we'll be doing Courtiers. Hey, if you want to see the South Park episode in its entirety, we break it down and mock and have so much fun and laugh along with it. And it's been a blast. It's over on Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Guys, thanks so much for being here, and I can't wait to bring you the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.